Alright guys, it's Minx here, and welcome back to 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Good response on part 1, so we're going to continue with this adventure. Just to clarify, I did say this in the video, but a lot of you obviously didn't listen. I will be doing multiple endings for this playthrough, because obviously the game has lots of different endings that give bits of the story away. So the order I'm going to try and do the endings, I'm going to go for the submarine ending first, and go the simplest route to get that. Then I'm going to do the safe ending, then I will attempt to get the true ending, which I've never got before. So that should be interesting. I've never seen the actual ending of that, so I don't actually know what happens, so cool. So those are the 3 endings I'm going to go for first. If there's enough demand, I'll probably wrap it up and show like the other bad endings as well. There's like a few bad endings that I won't be showing there. Sub is the first bad ending. But hopefully things will work out and you'll enjoy the endings you see in this playthrough. So anyway, this initial bit here is definitely going to end in a bad ending. That's like a fact. So we'll see what happens. Regardless, though, let's continue with how things are going to go for now. Looks like Ace and the others are going. You're going through door number 5. Off we go. Now then, goodbye. Be careful. And thus our main adventure continues. So horrible. What are you doing? We need to hurry. That's the wrong voice. Snake, your shoes! I don't know why I'm finding this amusing. It's fine. Hurry. Are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you? Sorry, Snake! Let's go. Hey, how's it over there? Did you find anything? At least say something, will you? Something's beeping. It's just like before. Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet. Do you think they're okay? Hey, there it is. It's gotta be the dead thing. Come on, get over here. We gotta authenticate. The beeping stopped. Looks like it stopped. Hey guys, are you doing alright over there?
Yeah, we're fine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome, thanks for help. That helps a lot. Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there. Roger that. I'm so excited to share this experience with you guys. This is such a good game. Now it's our turn. I'll go first. Okay, we ready? Yeah. Sure. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Door number 4. Here we go. Run! Oh, fuck. Damn. It's counting down. Gotta find us some fucking dead. We can't go back. We need to hurry and find the device. Hey, where the hell is the dead? How would I know? Don't give me that crap. Start looking. I already am. Don't tell me the dead is in one of these rooms. Oh my god. This is already intense. Oh no, how many rooms do you think there are? Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all. It won't open. Shit, this one's no good. Same here. It's not moving. There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run. Hey, how many more seconds do we have? How would I know? Our time is 81 seconds. I know that, goddammit. I'm asking you how many seconds we have left. Hurry. It's the dead. Get over here. Come on, everyone. Okay, okay. Fucking hell. Looks like it stopped. There's another door at the end of the hallway. Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. A keyhole. What's this mark? Mail? No, that's not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically they are the same symbol. But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system. Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth. At least that's what I'm assuming. So this isn't the man symbol, it's a symbol for Mars? I think so, yes. I see. Wait, where's Santa? Yeah, so I looked in the place over. Here's the deal, none of the doors open. Then there must mean... we only have 2 more doors. Maybe it's the room number? The door on the left has B92. And the one on the left says B93. Alright, let's open them. I'll open B92. Okay, I'll get B93 then. 1, 2, 3. Hey, it opened. Yeah, it did. I didn't expect that. It was so easy. Maybe this is all a part of Zero's plan? I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one. Alright. That's the wrong voice. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Here we go. Time to escape the room. This is our first escape the room section. Seek a way out, guys. I fucking love this shit. I fucking love it. Alright. Here's a map of the room. We'll figure things out, don't worry. Alright, menu. Let's save the game. Okay, so here we go. I don't like the fact it's like return to title screen. Why the fuck would I be doing that? I'm just trying to save my game. Like a normal human being, you know? Like a normal human being. Okay, so let's have a look around. We have this area here. We have that door there as well. What's this? This isn't the painting. It's a map? It looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. It's now possible to use the map screen. Map screen. The map screen will only be viewed during the story sections. While on the map screen, you can examine a map of the ship's floor plan, which will acquire over the course of the game. Clicking in the green parts of the floor plan will allow you to see a bird's eye view for that room. It's very convenient. That's a fucking hideous fucking map, though. This ship is bigger than I thought. Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long. Hey! Must be one of those fancy cruise ships. Of course, it really doesn't look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro, even if it's just some sort of style choice. There's too much. Do you remember what Zero said? On April 14, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into an iceberg. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. Let's have another fucking 50 flashbacks in a visual novel, please! Do you think this boat and maybe the Titanic have something to do with each other? Huh, that's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Huh. Do you think this boat is... I reckon it's a replica. I don't actually know, but we'll go for a replica of the Titanic. At the moment, my dialogue doesn't really make... The choices I make on this bit playthrough, this section of the game, really don't matter, so... A replica of the Titanic? A replica?
Chrism's here. 1 second, guys. I need to hug Chrism. She's been away. 1 sec.
Who on earth would make something like that? Fans? Crazy Titanic fans? No way. Do you even know how much money that would take? No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know? Break even? Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with marketing like that, they probably have more customers than they know what to do with. Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. That's not the worst accident in history, I don't think, right? I'm sure there's been worse. Like, I don't know, Chernobyl, maybe? Trying to think. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you get cursed just for going. A curse, huh? Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff? I say I do. Yeah, I guess so, to a certain extent. What about you? Nah, I guess that's kind of a dumb question. Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic. What? A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy, what? Supposedly the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. My god, what the fuck is going on? And they say the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will forever cursed. Haven't you heard that one? So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse? That's right. That mummy, the priestess, supposedly she was special. What do you mean? Well, supposedly she was really pretty. Pretty? Yes. You know what pretty means, Jumpy. You're not a fucking idiot. But she was a mummy. That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive. Oh, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax, yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And... yes, saponification. But that's not what it was. Huh? That's not it. She wasn't wax. Then what was it? They say that she was frozen. What, frozen? That's right, the whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery, all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted. That's crazy. I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before. I didn't know. Yep, maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever. Huh. That seems too silly to be true. But maybe it isn't. It appears that way because you didn't know it was true. Well, that was a weird fucking conversation, wasn't it? Like, what the fuck was that? Ice doesn't melt in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it? Huh. That was a fucking weird conversation. Alright, this is the other room. What do we have here? Let's go through everything systematically. It's a dresser. There's nothing on top. Got a dresser key. That's weird. Why is a dresser key in the dresser? Alright. This is the mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is. Who? What? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? God, that's cringe as fuck. Forget it, Jumpy. Forget it, you fucking idiot. It's you. She wants to fuck you, Jumpy. Okay, that's it. The chair that goes with the dresser, there's nothing particularly interesting about it. A wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. It's a bottle with water in it. This is the bedroom. They probably have it here because it always feels dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? What the fuck? Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. My throat was dry already. This sure isn't helping. That's the picture. The bed. It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, or at least never unmade it. There's only bed sheets under the blanket, nothing exciting. There's two pillows right next to each other. Guess it's a double. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ, the thirst! What's up? You're turning red. Oh man, is there a fever back? No, Jumpy. She just wants to fuck you. Hey, you alright? Do you need to lay down for a minute?
I'm fine. I think it's still a little early for that.
Huh. Seriously, are you really okay? God, why is she so fucking... Why is everyone clueless in these fucking games? Matches. It's a box of matches. There are matches inside, obviously. Well, that's exciting. Oh, hey, how's your fever? You feeling better now? Are you kidding me? 1 second. I didn't realise, but my absolute shit cunt fuck of a phone was going off in the background, so I'm sorry if you heard that for a little while, but I didn't hear it over my headphones.
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Oh.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Yeah, I guess I am.
What the fuck was that laugh? By the way, Jumpy?
Huh?
How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like number of men I've dated?
What? Do you want to know? I don't care! What the fuck?
Don't worry. Only 18. Times 0.
Oh, that's great!
Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
I see.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims that will lead you to culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yes, it was fucking like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I do, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this might have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh.
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers or maybe the principal.
Or the janitor or the lunch lady?
No, I can't barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, you know, that's not very particularly fucking helpful, you know what I mean? It's a display case, but there's nothing being displayed yet. How sad.
Looks like the drawers are empty too.
Alright.
The vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it.
What? Are you really gonna steal it?
This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It looks kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking on a human being's brain.
What? Where the hell did you come from? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. Jesus Christ. Was that like... I'm not quite sure how she reached that conclusion, to be honest. An elephant sucking on a person's brain. I mean... I don't fucking know. Alright. What the fuck? Hang on. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, so we can't leave here. Okay, I don't care, I don't care. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? We actually left! I didn't mean to leave. For fuck's sake! Or did I? Maybe I did. I don't fucking know. Hang on, let me just double check this thing again. I'm annoyed that every time I click on a door, I have dialogue about why I'm clicking on a door. I don't give a fuck. So hang on. That's weird. I don't understand what's happening there. Is that a mirror? I'm really confused. Regardless, I actually think we actually have clicked on everything in here. Ah.
Jumpy, what are you doing? We don't have the time to be relaxing on a sofa.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay, so I will go through. Alright, so here, there's a candle. We have matches.
A candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy.
Yeah, so I can combine that with the matches. I know. If I use the matches to light the candle, if I use something that every fucking human being understands in the fucking world, then I'll be fine. Alright, so we have the candle now. What else do we have in here? Hey, check this out. This is a pretty nice sofa.
I know. It is a shame I can't take it back with me.
Well, this is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shit look really expensive. You want to take a look? Come on, you stupid thing. Open. It's locked. Yeah, it looks that way.
Then we need to find the key that opens it.
I can't fucking remember how to change the event. There we go. Guess this is the wrong key. Okay, alright. It was worth a shot, right? Well, that means there's got to be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise, we ain't going to be able to open this thing. Okay, that's fine. We can figure this out, guys. Minx, why are you such a fucking idiot? This picture is obviously relevant to something as well. There's a square tile in this frame.
It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you can take it out.
I guess we have to replicate the picture maybe if we find the other bits. So valuable vase, empty though. Seems to be a room on the left side of the vase. Oh, there is a room on the other side. What the fuck is this?
This is the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered in these sky tiles.
They're geometric shapes. Seems a little shelf putting soap on. Okay. Let's leave. That means that there is another room on the other side, by the way, that I didn't check out. So we're just gonna go through. Oh my god, everyone's obsessed. Like, she was just like, oh yeah, do you wanna have sex with June? You should go and have sex with June. So it's exactly the same.
That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's exactly the same as the other room. Okay. Geometric shape shit. Now let's check the toilet.
There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There isn't even any water in it. A collection of full and partial depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it.
Other than the fact that it's not a working toilet. Yeah. Why don't we go back to the living room?
Okay. Let's go back.
Alright. I just had a thought. So if there was a dresser in that side with the dresser key in it, it probably means there's a dresser on this side. So let's see if we can unlock the dresser over here with that.
Jumpy, I don't mean to pry, but you lit the candle so we could check that room over there, right? I mean, it is dark, you know.
Yeah, so?
Well, you need to take it with you, then. Otherwise, there's not really much point to lighting it.
Okay, so this room is dark, apparently. It doesn't look that dark. Awesome, with a lit candle, maybe we can take a look around over there. But it gets so hot when I handle it. I want to put it down.
Well, why don't you set it on top of the dresser? It's flat there, at least. It won't fall over.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Good idea having a basic fucking human function, Junpei. Well done. Hey! Got pretty bright.
Now we can look around a little.
Alright. Otherwise, they're just scuppered by, like... Okay, the dresser drawer is locked, so we can use the fucking, key here. Right? Let's see if it's... Yes! It worked! Okay, what's inside? One of the tile pieces. Okay. So, that is good progress. What else do we have here? Anything else in this room? Okay, I've got it's like a shower curtain, is it? A curtain, huh? Well, it's got those metal rings. Probably just gonna hang it from something. Oh, it's just a normal curtain. Yeah, but it doesn't look like a normal curtain. The way it feels. Oh, it is a shower curtain. It doesn't fucking look like a shower curtain. Which would make this a shower curtain. A shower curtain, huh? Like, Jumpy's like, what's a shower? What's a shower? Anything under the blanket? Nope, nothing suspicious here. Oh, hey. What the hell? It just got dark all of a sudden.
Maybe the candle got blown out. We should go see.
It's right there! Like, literally right there. There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? Top of the candlestick looks kind of weird. What?
You're right. It's all bumpy.
Candlestick key. What the fuck? This is some weird shit. Alright, so can we use this to open the display case? I guess we'll find out. So we go back in here, and we go to the display case. The glass door is locked up tight. It won't open. Yep. I'm using the fucking... Let's see if the candlestick key will do anything. Let's try. Yes! It opened. Alright, pull that shit open! And that's what we want. Another fucking plate or tile or whatever it is. Hey, Jumpy, you got a minute? Huh? Here, take this. A bookmark? What's this for? Do you want me to read a book? What the fuck is this? I found it in between some sort of cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway. That's a Clover, and we have Clover in the group. Which is a bit weird. Then why don't you hold on to it? Heh. You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck. Hope, faith, love, and luck? Damn straight. And you hate these things? Yeah, you got a problem with that? Not really, but... What does a bookmark have to do with any of that? Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like a flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess. You could call them leaf words. Leaf words? Are you having a stroke? Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the 4 leaves on a 4-leaf clover. So yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright? Here. What do you want to do? I mean, I'll take it, but... Alright, sure, I'll take it. Phew, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
What the fuck is going on?
Do you really hate the 4 words that much? Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love. Even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason. What? That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4. What, worried about the 4 horsemen? Nah, come on, man, that's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy. I'm a little insulted. Then why do you hate 4 so much? 'Cause it's half-ass number. Not the best or worst, that's why. What? 9 is a way better number. So what is it last place, right? At least it's not some lameless middle number. What are you... You play? Play? I don't know, I mean like gambling? Oh yeah, of course. What else would I mean? The stock market. He looks like a stockbroker to me. In Baccarat, the best possible hand total is 9. They call it Le Grande. But the lowest, most worthless cards are zeros they call Monkey. Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey? What the fuck? What? Haha! Oh man, you're totally right! The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey! You know, if you think about it, the Nonary game is really a lot like a Baccarat. Of course, it doesn't use any of the stupid digital root junk. You just drop the 10s digit and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be single digit. Yeah, I guess you got a point. And in both games, whoever has 9 wins. The person who makes 9 wins? What the fuck? Why are we even expositioning this? This is obvious. Did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said? In case you didn't, here's a fucking flashback! It's hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. I know that's Junpei, but I wanted to do Zero's voice, so fuck it. So you want to get off this boat? We have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9. And only the people in that team are going to be able to make it out alive. Of course. That is why it's called the Nonary game. What? Huh? You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9, or base 9. It is derived from Latin prefix, nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like unicorn, the horse with 1 horn? 2 is bi, like a binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri, I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea. After that you have quart, quinta, sext, septim, and so on. And of course the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs, get it? I see. So then nona means 9. So how many of us are trapped on this ship? That'd be 9. And what are the bracelet numbers we have? They go from 1 to 9. And the time limit, how many hours did we have? Zero said 9 hours. And finally, to get off this ship, We need to find the door with a 9 that is hidden somewhere in the ship. That's the wrong voice. By making a ting with the digital root of 9. And there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for us, this whole thing. No wonder it's called the Nonary game. That's interesting. That doesn't sound good. That didn't sound good. Did you hear that? Well, obviously you heard that because you're fucking watching my video. Alright. Can we hang a curtain up in here, is what I wanted to find out. Well, look! Junpei, there's mushroom growing out of the wall. What the fuck? That's a shower head. What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? Ah. There's a curtain roving along the ceiling. Let's put the shower curtain on those hooks. Let's try spreading the curtains. Well, that's pretty obvious, the peephole. Somebody's really dedicated. Well, as a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe the one getting spied on was into this shit? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies? Home invasion, interesting, I see. You two are real idiots, you know that? Alright, so... that makes sense, right? So, like... I don't know. So maybe, like... can I leave? Come back in? I can't look through the hole here. Right? I don't think I can. Because I can't leave without closing it. Right? Whatever I do, it closes. Can I take it back down? No, it's just going to do that. Alright, that's weird. I don't really get it. I'm going to just check the other bathroom quickly. Shower curtains, huh? Let's try closing it. No, I can see the fully expanded shower curtain and its waterproof glory. There's nothing. Suspicious. It's just a normal old shower curtain. A narrow shower. And I'm standing in it with June. This is awkward. Time to open the curtain. Alright. So what am I missing here? Something I'm definitely missing with the fucking hole in the shower curtain. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, but I'll figure it out. I can't be that much of an idiot, guys. Whenever I turn, it fucking makes it go away. So how the fuck do I look through the fucking hole? I don't understand. Fucking hell, I'm not sure what happened to what to do here, guys, so hang on. How the fuck do I... What? I don't understand. So, I can't move. What the fuck have I just done? I have no idea what I just did then. Hang on, guys. I will try and figure this out. I'm being an idiot, I'm presuming, and missing something in the controls. So 1 second, guys. Give me a minute. So I've been thinking about it. I think this might show a location of where the tile is. So it's like 3 along, and I don't know, 6 down, 4 down, 5 down, something like that. It's like 3, but it's not in this one. So maybe it's the one in the other one. So I'm going to try that in the other bathroom a second. That could be what I'm missing here, and I'm being a fucking idiot about. So it would be on this side, right? 3 along. 4 down, no. Let's see if there's anything. Huh, this one's a little loose. Huh. I think I can get it to my nails, and yes. Got the last one. Okay, now we can now go and make the picture in the other room. Yeah, I know. We'll leave. We can now go and finish the picture. That's awesome. I'll have a quick look at this picture before I do it. All right, okay. I think I could probably do it. There's a tile in the frame, so I guess I'm supposed to put all tiles in the empty spaces. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. What the fuck? There you go, that was really easy, that one. Yes! Yes, I did it! There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What is this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. Mars key. There we go. What's the deal with this picture, anyway? I think I've seen this picture before. Where? In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book. What's the interesting theory? A morphogenic field which relies on the theory of morphic resonance. Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about is giving me a headache. It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states the shapes of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye. What part of that isn't difficult exactly? Alright, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism. Telepathy? Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it is close enough for a simple approximation. Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are, kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that. Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just from someone latching onto a statistical outlier for some studying and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that in one of his books. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like? What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just a black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it. What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you? It looks like an elephant eating someone's brain. Wait, what's a Funya Rinpa? I'm gonna go for... I mean, it doesn't look like fucking any of these things. I'll do that one, because I don't know what it is. A Funya Rinpa? See, I mean, this totally looks like one. Here and here. Oh, what the hell is a Funya Rinpa? What do you mean, what the hell is a Funya Rinpa? You mean you don't know? How the hell would I know? How could you not know? That's like practically blasphemous. Say you're sorry, apologize for the Funya Rinpa. Goodness, you're such a rude woman. Junpei, are you just going around? Forget it, I'm just going to tell you. This is a dog. See, like this. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Interesting how you can get inside my brain and do that. So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us. A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify initially, but once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures, the first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was the picture of a dog. So the experiment. First they sent the pictures to other parts of the world outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then in each country they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people said they saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.0% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then 2 days later, they aired a program on the show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog's picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After that, they fucking knew what it was. After another 2 days passed, they gathered most research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test had a 9.2 success rate, not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9 to 6.8, a very significant increase. I'm not sure that's that interesting. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean? Oh wait, does this have something to do with that field or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Psych! Oh, I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about the troll, they really did happen. But the results of the experiment aren't anything to go by. They could have been easily falsified. In the end, I'm sure they were just in their ratings. They're a TV station, after all. Right, man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I really thought you were serious. By the way, what's a television? I don't understand. Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it is all just pseudoscience. Oh, okay, right. Ha ha ha. Alright, enough nonsense. We got the key, let's get out of here. Oh, what? What? Word! A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenic field. Well, that was weird as fuck. Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll go to June. You guys head to the door. Okay. Roger that. I mean, she's just across the hall. This is not complicated shit. Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get going. Get out of here. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Alright, let's go. Pretty sure let's go straight into another puzzle. I found it. Well done. Well done. Alright, I'm gonna just quickly see how long I've been recording, so 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, we are back. And there is a steel grate blocking our way here. Come on, open! It's not going into open because you rattled it, you know? Damn it! Look, over here. Elevators and buttons. Of course they don't work. The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase. That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice. Yeah. Sure does. Well then, let's open it. Alright, here I go. Oh, the next room is the kitchen. Oh, so it's the kitchen. What were you expecting? Isn't it obvious? The exit, I was hoping this would be the way out of here. Hey, you really think it'd be that easy? Yeah, I know, still. I'm sorry you can hear Pretzel, by the way. She's just constantly barking today. The last few days, just non-stop. It's giving me a serious fucking headache. If we can get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier. But don't we need a key for that? Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive. Yep, we get it. It's another puzzle. Anyway, let's take a look. This is our next one. Hey. What's that? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of B-Deck. Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look. Yes, hold your horses. What did you figure out? It's handy. See, we came in here. If we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate. How about that? She's right. We can get out through there. There we go. Here, you can have it back. Thanks. There's a card reader on the right side of the door. And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right? That seems the most likely. Alright, you know what we need to do then? Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues. Okay. Okay, guys, let's see if we can get out this room as well. That would be very useful. Okay. This is the kitchen. Let's have a look around, shall we? So we have various angles here. A lot of fucking different shit, really, to be honest with you. There's quite a few doors as well. What's this? Whetstone. Okay, it's like a knife sharpening thing, right? A sink. It's still got water in it. There are a couple of plates in here. I don't think they're going to help us much. Alright, well, that's that done. Oh, a countertop. There's a rolling pin in the colonnade here. Colander here, sorry, not colonnade. Nothing useful. Okay. Alright, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. Alright, so there's a oven there. Can I actually hang on? I wonder what the straw is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so that the fat and juices can drip off in the meat while it cooks. Okay, so it's the fat cleaning drawer for the fucking grill, which I should know. I'm not a complete moron. What is this? Cheese? Hey, there's some behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back there. I got a bottle of oil. Okay, I guess that's probably important. This music's really annoying. A rusty knife. I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this. It's futile. Futile? You know, a wasteless, useless, pointless. Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up? Oh, no reason, really. I was just thinking about futility. Huh. Why were you thinking about futility? Because she's fucking weird? Like, really fucking weird? Well, it has something to do with the Titanic. The Titanic? Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted? No, I haven't. Tell me. No, I haven't. What is it? In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself and the cause, and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead, both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. Oh my god! The fucking skipping in this is really frustrating. Like, you want the text to go faster, but sometimes it skips the entire thing instead of just making the text go faster, and it's really fucking annoying. I don't know, I mean, I'll give you it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships. Right, I know you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing? What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when somebody possessed by a spirit and then writes a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing? Yes. What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. But Jumpy, you said you believed in curses. Come on, that's totally different. Okay, let's say hypothetically that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When the Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So automatically writing is about being possessed by dead people. Who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff? That's not it. What's not it? Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing. What are you smoking? William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes. 20 years before it happened. Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay? But, come on, let's get back to it. That was a fucking weird conversation as well. Like, what the fuck? Alright, anyway, we got the knife. We obviously can sharpen the knife. I'm actually a bit reluctant to sharpen the knife because it means, like, I don't know. I feel like I might die. What else do we have? We have this. Pot and frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of these as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you? You gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Because we're dying? Alright, that's the locked door. Yeah, we don't need a fucking in-depth discussion about why the door won't open, I know. Okay, that's the door we came in through, yada yada. What else do I have in here? Do these open? Okay, there's iron plates over those doors, so we can't open those. This one is locked. It's still bolt, and it's really rusty. Will this ever open? We don't know until we try. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see what you're gonna come out. What? Damn, no dice. Alright. Spot's rusted in place, it won't budge. Of course, maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey! Just a little bit of oil and... Come on, you little son of a bitch! Whoa! Yes, got it, you little bastard! You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. Right, before we go in here, we got this one here too. That's where I just was, right? Did I... Oh, hang on, there's another one here. Milk and lime barrel. Who cares? Huh. I think we probably got everything in this one, so, let's try it. Let's go through this door we opened. We have a freezer. It's cold in here? What is this place? It's a freezer, you fucking idiot! Exactly! It's a freezer. Oh no, wait, that's the way to call it for me. It's because you're not wearing anything! I'd freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you. Whoa, it's really cold in here. Hey, you don't need to be in here. We had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside, we got this. No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now. But... Why is it suddenly closed? How? The knob's frozen. But why? Looks like the pipe next to it broke and... Hey Lotus, you're out there, right? Open the door! What do you want? What's going on? The door won't open. Try opening it from that side, please. Fine. If you say so, hold on. It's no use, it won't budge. You've got more people in there, you figure it out. What a bitch, just boil the kettle. God damn it. Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanently residents. 2 heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay? Right. What do we have here? Frozen chicken. Great, just what I wanted. Dry ice. Okay, so frozen chicken and dry ice. Okay. Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right? Yeah, it is. I wonder how warm it has to do to get it to turn back into gas again. Hell if I know, how's that gonna help us anyway? Oh well, I think we might be able to use it to get out of here. That's obviously a clue. Carbon dioxide sublimation point is 109 degrees. Any more than that and it'll turn into gas. Any lower and it becomes a solid. How'd you know that? Teehee, despite my looks, I'm the queen of random knowledge. What the fuck was that? Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're cold from your mouth. You're so cold your mouth's going numb. Oh my fucking... Yes, what? You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Do you really think this is kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first. It did seem rather odd. He wanted out the freezer now. What? How the hell would I know? And how the hell is that going to help us get out of here? We don't have time for this crap. But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. It's a really good time for a chat about science. But I was wondering the same thing. Wondering what? Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure. Right, it just seems weird. What is liquid between 32 degrees and 200... How the fuck do they know this shit? I don't know this shit. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? H2O and CO2 are pretty similar. No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Oh my fucking... I don't care! Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're going to freeze to death. You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimination and gases? Because I sure as hell don't. Now, let's get back to work. Assuming you don't want to end up like a pair of ice sculptures. I fucking agree. But Jumpy. There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn to liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees. Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees? You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees? Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. Water that freezes at 96 degrees. Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. That's interesting. Oh my god! So what's this ice melting point of 96 degrees called? I heard it's called Ice 9. Ice 9? Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists. Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9 or is it water? Like I said, the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll become liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it as diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different. So you're saying normal water and ice are like that? Yep. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. A seed is a sample of this original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallized naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like the glycerin in the world was communicating. Is that true? Is that true? That's weird. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere. Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9? What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean. A lot like... That would be bad. What if everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man. It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Is that real? Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. Seriously. I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here. Selfish, isn't he? Iceland's interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer. He's not selfish, he's being fucking sensible, Jesus Christ. There's some frozen meat up there. Looks like a pork. Huh, what's this? It looks like a tag or something? Chunk of pork with a tag on it. Let's investigate that. Jumpy, slip of paper in that meat. I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If we try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. Don't think we're going to be doing that in this room. Okay. So we now have that. Okay. What? Oh, is it a trapdoor? Oh. Steady rope. And a water bottle. There's anything else in here that looks useful. Okay, so obviously gonna have to like make some kind of chemical reaction to escape. Alright? Alright. So let's have a look at our inventory. If there's anything else in here. I think we've checked everything. This is covering something. It's frozen solid. I can't flip it over. Okay, so that's irrelevant. Alright, let's have a look at our inventory then. So we got... This is obviously for later on. This. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey June, can you say that again? Say it again. It's really hard. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not gonna fucking read this. I'm not. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is the thirst. The fucking thirst. All right. Okay. So. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing here. But, let's just try combining everything with everything. So we've got that with that. Nope. That with that. There we go. Alright, the dry ice is also in pieces now. What? I don't understand what we did. I don't understand why that made a difference. Alright, now let's combine this with something. Dry ice. We'll go through everything again. Rope. No. Combine dry ice with... won't be that, because that's for later. That's for sharpening that. This. I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice in the water bottle. Okay. Water bottle with dry ice in it. Okay. And now can I combine this with the rope? And let's tie the rope on here. I don't even know. Water bottle bomb. I don't even know what we're making. I don't understand this at all, but regardless. Put water in the bottle with dry ice and make sure the lid's closed. I just have to do this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. That was way over my head. So what do we do now? We just need to give it a little tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off on its own. A small rock, a small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick. Here we go. Some dry ice, not a bad idea. Alright guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere. Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius? There isn't really anywhere big enough. Yeah, there is. Look, right here, we can hide in there. Come on, get inside quick. Alright, here I go. 3, 4, what? 5, what? You're counting the wrong way. Oops. That really is a sad excuse for a joke, man. Sorry, dude. Alright, for the real test time, you guys ready? Yes, whenever you're ready. Just throw the damn thing. Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1. Pretty sure it's a low step back, but... Jumpy. The ice on the door, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. The blast must have shattered it. Yes. Alright, let's see if it opens. Hooray, we're out. Move. God damn it. Hot, hot, hot. Fuck. Well, you did just grab the grill. What do you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus? I better come back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys. What a bitch. Wait, what were you doing? What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting. We were gonna die. Oh, yeah? But you didn't, so everything worked out alright, didn't it? What the hell? Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried. Don't give me that crap. I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops? Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you. Oh, what's that? You didn't close the door, did you? What? You think they closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too. Yeah, I guess so. She'd really wanted to kill us all. She could do that with a bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you. Oh yes, well, that's alright, as long as you understand. Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death. How rude, I was plenty busy. Yeah, how about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go. Whoa, sick burn. Alright, so now we've got the thing, okay? So let's melt the pork on the grill. Seems like the sensible thing to do for me, because we need to get the tag out of it, right? So, item, pork. Guess I'll put the meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you going to do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. can argue all they want. I'm going to keep an eye on this pork. Looks like that's about time. I'm going to try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet of it to care, but I know when I'm... Ouch! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. The stick's frozen stiff. I still can't get it out. So we're going to have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Alright, obviously what we have to do here, we combine this with that. Maybe use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife's getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Alright, and then we use the knife on the meat. Alright, now I've sharpened the knife. Yes, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. Pork note. C plus 10 plus F. I have no idea what this is. C plus 10 plus F. Do you think it's some kind of code? Damn it, they're screwing around. Junpei, do you know what C and F stands for? I think maybe it means corporate finance. I thought it was clever and funny. How the fuck am I meant to know this shit? What the fuck is this? Alright. Okay, so... I mean, I have no fucking clue what to do here. This? It's a lot of notes. There's a bunch of stuff written on it, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Great, I thought that might be a clue. Hang on, this is a kettle there. Anything on the table? Fuck. So unless there's like a clue, I don't know what this means. It's a card reader. Since the red light, I figured it's still locked. Key cards are gonna be around here somewhere. We just gotta find it. Okay. So that isn't... Presumably that's nothing to do with the paper anyway. Like, even if we had to put a code in somewhere, there's gotta be something else. I'm really sorry about Pretzel, guys. Like, she's just constantly barking. This, I haven't done this. So display above the button. Oh, I've got to put a code in here, but I don't know what the code is. An iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty. It's probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. Alright. I'm gonna have to try and figure this out, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. So, I cheated here. I'm not gonna lie, because I was at a complete loss. Apparently, the numbers here are hexadecimal. I don't know what that means. Never ever heard of it in my entire life before. So, you know, but apparently, C is 12, 10 is 16, somehow, and F is 15, and that equals 43. So you put 43 in here. This is probably where you're supposed to enter the password. Maybe put the right number, it will open the oven door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. Supposedly when I already set my answer, I press E. So I screw up, I press C, right? Lotus nodded. Alright, let's give it a shot, like the basics of using a fucking calculator. There you go. There was no way I would have figured that out in a million years. Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah, but I don't do, I don't do that sort of stuff. I don't understand it at all. Yeah, the door opened. Good job, Jumpy. Sand key card. There we go. We got the fucking key to the door. I'm sorry if some of you didn't like me cheating, by the way, but like I say, I don't know what hexadecimal is, so. Yes, I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go. We did it. Holy shit. We found it, guys. We fucking found it. Alright, guys. This is where we're going to end the video, though. We are now through the first 2 rooms, and we'll be continuing shortly. We'll probably get the first bad ending, maybe, I think, in the next video. I think that's likely, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, leave a like and let me know what you thought in the comment section. If you are interested in submitting fan art for this playthrough, Art for Minx link is in the description. I need as many thumbnails as I can get for this series, so it's going to be a long haul one. So please consider submitting if you want to see your art displayed. Obviously, I will credit you in the description and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, Sorry against my issues with numbers again. Like, I don't know what hexadecimal means, and yeah, I really have dyscalculia, so when I see numbers, my brain just like tends to freeze up, and it's a bit of a problem. But if things are explained to me, like maybe like in like baby steps, like really baby steps, then I can just about do stuff. So, you know, hopefully I can get through this, and hopefully, because I'm really enjoying it, so hopefully it will pan out okay. Anyway, I'll see you really soon for some more of this, and thank you very much for being super on. Bye!